So those are my biggest tips for the tryouts.
From me, I touched on most of these already, but simplifying your criteria is one of the biggest things that I preach to the 200 or so accounts that I work with. One of the biggest pieces is just like you can capture so much in notes from coaches that you don't need 10 or 12 or 15 criteria at your tryout. If that's your way of doing things, great. But most people, most associations and clubs don't have the time to do that. And so allowing coaches to spend more time just typing notes versus scoring on, 10 criteria, I think that that's the better way to do things. The best way that I typically have seen things when I have attended tryouts is having one criteria for each drill. So if they're doing a one-on-one drill, great, have a criteria for one-on-one. If they're doing a two-on-two drill, have another one for that, right? If they're doing a footwork drill, have another criteria for that drill. So one criteria for each drill. And then during a scrimmage between 1 and 3 criteria, any sort of gameplay, you can have more than one because there's probably more than one thing going on at a time. But I would say that those are two really big pieces. And then I touched on the name values as well. If you can communicate to the parent or the coaches that a 5 means it's the best player in the whole club or it's the best player in the whole age group, great, communicate that. But you could also name that 5 instead of having it be a 5. That is best player in their age group. And the 4 is, top 5 players in the age group. And then the 3 is top 20 players, and so you can create those name values to make it very clear to the coaches what each value is that they're selecting. Also, with the check-in feature in TeamGenius, and if you're using an Excel spreadsheet as well, assigning those numbers ahead of time is a very easy way to keep that check-in desk moving quickly. That check-in for some parents is their first impression of your club or association. And so that is a very, very good time to make a good first impression and not let them wait in line for 10, 20, 30 minutes to get their number. And also, it allows you to focus on other things.